one of the more interesting stories of my career is I was practicing nutrition in Santa Monica, California, right on 7th Street. And I had a clinic. It was called Lindsey Duncan's Home Nutrition Clinic. And I had other nutritionists that I had hired. I had a full staff there. And I had really good results with people. And so a lady came in, and she had waited about 4 or 5 months to get into my clinic. At one time, I had a 2-year wait to get in for new clients to get in to see me. She waited about 4 or 5 months. She came in and she said, you've had really good results with family members of mine, and I'm going to do every single thing that you tell me to do except one. And I'm like, okay, tell me what that is. And she said, I'm going to do everything, but I'm not going to quit smoking. I really enjoy smoking. It's the one bad habit that I have. And I'll do everything. I'll take all the supplements. I'll do the fasting. I'll do the diet, whatever it is, but I'm not going to quit smoking. I really enjoy it. And I said, okay, well, look, I'm going to do my job. I'm going to tell you whether you need to quit smoking or whether you don't. And we'll go from there. Hour and a half later, done all my work, tested her body chemistry, tested her pH, tested everything. And I said, okay, are you ready? And she goes, yep, I'm ready. And I said, so my recommendation for you is, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? She says, I smoke about 1.5 packs. And I said, okay, my recommendation is that you double your cigarette intake. And she looked at me and she goes, what? And I said, my recommendation is that you double your cigarette intake. She goes, you're a nutritionist. Why are you telling me to double my cigarette intake? And I said, how old are you? She said, I'm 45. And I said, well, here's the logic. You have genetically weak lungs. I said, did your parents smoke? And she goes, yes, both of them did. And I said, so you inherited weak lungs. I said, I can see by the tissue, the fibers. I said, so if you have genetically weak lungs, you're clearly going to get a disease. I go, the difference between people who get lung disease from smoking and people who don't is genetic weakness. The lungs are either genetically strong or genetically weak. That's how a 92-year-old can smoke for 50 years and not get a lung cancer, and someone who smoked for 5 years gets it. I go, that's the difference. I said, so at 45, you're going to get it. I said, at 45, if you get it when you're 50, 51, 52, your body's going to have the reserves and it's going to be significantly stronger than if you get it at 60, 61, 62. So I'm trying to speed up the inevitable so you can fight and win. All I care about is that you get the chance to fight and win. You're going to fight better at 51 than you are at 62 or 63. And she just looked at me like she just couldn't comprehend what I was saying. Never touched a cigarette again.